Imagine standing at a networking event. Your palms are sweaty, and your mind is racing as you try to think of how to strike up a conversation with the stranger standing next to you. We've all been there, right? That moment of uncertainty, the fear of awkwardness. It's quite a common experience, isn't it? But here's the good news. Initiating a conversation doesn't have to be a daunting task. Stick with me as we dive into some techniques to make it easier. Starting a conversation can be as simple as saying hello. This unassuming word, wrapped in a warm tone, holds the power to break barriers and open doors to countless possibilities. It's friendly, non-intrusive, and universally understood. The beauty of a greeting lies in its simplicity and the potential it carries to spark a conversation. It's the key that unlocks the gateway to shared stories and experiences, mutual understanding, and meaningful connections. Remember, a friendly hello can be the first step towards an engaging conversation. Who doesn't love a sincere compliment? It's like a warm ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. Compliments are not just feel-good phrases, they're powerful conversation starters. Imagine you're at a social gathering and you notice someone with a striking piece of jewelry. A simple, "I love your necklace, it's truly unique," can be the perfect icebreaker. But here's the catch. Your compliment must be sincere. People can sense insincerity a mile away. If you compliment someone's necklace, make sure you genuinely appreciate it. Otherwise, you risk coming off as fake, which can close doors instead of opening them. Compliments can also extend beyond physical appearances or material possessions. Maybe you admire someone's work ethic, their creativity, or their ability to light up a room. Tell them. They'll appreciate your observance and feel valued. Remember, the goal is to make the other person feel good and open up the conversation. So when in doubt, be genuine, be observant, and be kind. A genuine compliment can open up the conversation and make the other person feel good. Asking the right questions can lead to more meaningful conversations. This statement holds the essence of the art of conversation. But what's the secret sauce? It's all about asking open-ended questions. These are inquiries that can't be answered with a simple yes or no. They are the questions that open up a world of possibilities, that invite the other person to share, elaborate, and express more about themselves. For instance, instead of asking, "Do you like music?" which could be answered with a short yes or no, try something like, "What kind of music are you into?" Or "How does listening to music make you feel?" Open-ended questions are like keys, unlocking the door to deeper, more enriching conversations. They encourage the sharing of experiences, thoughts, feelings, and ideas, creating a stronger bond between you and the person you are talking to. And the best part? You get to discover fascinating aspects of their personality and story. By asking open-ended questions, you can steer the conversation towards more meaningful topics. Finding common interests or shared experiences can make a conversation more engaging. This technique, often overlooked, is a powerful tool in our conversational arsenal. It's like a secret bridge that connects two souls, enabling them to share and explore more about each other. Consider this. You're at a social gathering, and you overhear someone talking about their recent hiking trip. If you're an avid hiker, there's your common ground. Jumping in with an enthusiastic ray, "I love hiking too. Have you tried the trails at so-and-so park?" can kickstart a lively discussion. Or suppose you're talking to a new colleague, and you find out they also attended the same university as you. Wouldn't that be a splendid opportunity to reminisce about your alma mater and share some fun campus stories? In essence, finding common ground is all about looking for shared experiences or interests. It's about creating a space where both parties feel connected and engaged. Finding common ground can make the conversation more enjoyable and less forced. So the next time you find yourself in a conversation, remember to seek that common ground. It could be the key to an enriching interaction. Authenticity and respect are key in any conversation. Let's delve into why. When you approach a conversation with genuine interest and authenticity, it creates an atmosphere of trust and openness. People can sense when you're being real with them, and it makes them more likely to open up and engage in a meaningful conversation. It's about being yourself, not trying too hard or creating a persona that isn't true to who you are. Equally important is respect. Respect for the other person's thoughts, feelings, experiences, and boundaries. This includes being mindful of their comfort level and gracefully exiting the conversation if they seem disinterested or uncomfortable. It's about acknowledging that their perspective is just as valid as yours, even if it differs from your own. These two elements, authenticity and respect, are like the twin pillars of a fruitful conversation. They set the stage for a more engaging, meaningful, and comfortable interaction. Remember, being genuine and respectful can make all the difference in initiating and maintaining a conversation. Starting a conversation may seem daunting, but with practice and these techniques, it becomes easier. We've covered a lot of ground today, and I hope you're feeling a bit more confident about striking up a conversation with someone new. Let's quickly recap what we've discussed. Initiating with a greeting. Something as simple as a hello or hi can be the perfect way to begin. It's friendly, it's non-intrusive, and it's universally understood. Next, we talked about the power of compliments. Whether it's about something they're wearing, their work, or even their demeanor, a sincere compliment can open doors and hearts. It's a great icebreaker, and when done right, it can make the other person feel good and more open to conversation. We then moved on to the art of asking open-ended questions. These are questions that encourage the other person to elaborate, leading to more meaningful conversations. Instead of asking questions that can be answered with a simple yes or no, aim for questions that start with what, how, or why. Finding common ground is another effective technique. This could be anything from the event you're both attending to mutual acquaintances, hobbies, or current events. Shared interests or experiences can be a fantastic starting point for a conversation. We also touched on the importance of being genuine and respectful. Authenticity is key. People can usually sense when someone is being insincere or trying too hard. Respect the other person's boundaries and be mindful of their comfort level. If they seem disinterested or uncomfortable, it's okay to gracefully exit the conversation. And finally, listen actively. Show that you're engaged by nodding, making eye contact, and responding appropriately. Your body language can communicate a lot before you even say a word. Be mindful of what you're communicating non-verbally. Remember, the hardest part is often just getting started. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there and start a conversation. With practice and these techniques at your disposal, you'll be able to initiate engaging interactions with ease. So go ahead, take the leap, and start a conversation. It's not as scary as it seems.